is getting to enjoy some cold, refreshing drinks on the patio. This morning, the kitchen will do just fine. And here to make some summer sippers you didn't know you were missing from your life is our food expert, Jason Skrobar. Okay, so Jason,
Hi.
This was spawned by some conversations in the newsroom. You have, from time to time, mixed us up some cocktails, and they're always amazing.
Thank you. And you and I had a conversation yesterday about some things you like, some things you don't like, so
Yeah.
challenge accepted. This is a bourbon sour spritz.
What?
Okay,
I told him
so-
I like sour, I like bourbon, and I like bubbles.
But she said, that's not all gonna go together, is it? So let's hope. I tried it yesterday. I think
Okay.
it's good.
Well, I
so we're gonna
trust you.
start with bourbon. I'm free pouring today. If you want the recipes, they're online.
Wow, that's a pretty generous.
It's for two. It's for two.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna add the lemon juice. So
Okay.
bourbon, lemon. So we're off to a good start
Got
with
the
the bourbon
tang.
sour, right?
Yep.
We're gonna add a little bit of maple syrup for our
Oh.
sweetness.
Okay.
But this is the kicker.
Okay.
I made an apricot syrup to add to it. So we're gonna add
So?
some of the apricot syrup. So I didn't add too much
I'll let
of
you
the
add it.
maple syrup. So this is apricot syrup. We just boiled down some apricots, added some sugar, and then blended it. So we're gonna shake this.
Are you gonna do a little Tom Cruise for me? Nice. Can you flip it?
No.
Okay. I was hopeful.
Okay, so this is the bourbon sour, but if you notice, we haven't added any of
There's no bubbles yet.
There's no bubbles yet, but that's coming.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm
we're gonna
really excited to try
we're
this.
doing this here, and then we're gonna top it with some cava.
Nice.
Okay, so that gives
So
us
very
our-
dry. Mm-hmm.
Very dry. There's no sweetness added to this. And then if you want to be fancy, you can add a little
always wanna be fancy.
apricot as the garnish. And I want to cheers you, my friend.
Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, I would totally drink this.
It's
this
good,
is
isn't
really
it?
good. It's almost a bit like a mimosa, but you taste just a bit of the apricot. It's good.
Yeah, good. So, challenge one.
You did.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the second one. This is we're adding some more fizz to this one. We're using a cherry gin. If you can't find cherry gin, just use regular
Can I
gin.
give a quick shout out to Dylan? So this is an Ontario product. They do a strawberry gin, they do a rose gin, and a cherry gin, and it is so.
It's really good. It's
Good.
really fragrant. So that's the booze in this one.
Mm-hmm.
We're adding a little bit of watermelon juice because why not? It's summer.
So you made a
Right?
version of this for us for our Canada Day show,
did.
one of our summer shows, and Ben and I were like, I walked around the newsroom with it. It was so good.
Well, hopefully I can recreate it. This is
Okay.
a little bit of cherry syrup that I
Okay.
made. Okay, so that's just gonna add a little bit of sweetness, and the
All right.
color is beautiful. And we're topping it up with some cherry kombucha.
Oh,
and then this
that's
is
a nice
gonna
add.
add the fizz that we want,
And a little bit of the tang.
and a little tang, and I'm just gonna give it a quick little stir.
Because I often find syrups in cocktails too
Too sweet. I know you don't like sweet. And then
don't.
there's a
Big
cherry.
surprise.
And there we
All right.
go.
Cheers.
Cheers for the second one.
Also good. It's like a
Not-
melted popsicle.
Right? And it's not too sweet.
No, yeah, like not too sweet, but really, it's good.
Good. Okay. Lastly,
You're 2 for 2, Jason.
I was told that you guys wanted to have a beer garita.
So Kelsey
which
mentioned a
I
beer
never heard
garita,
of.
and I don't drink beer, so I assumed everybody else who drank beer knew about this. But none of us had heard of it before. It's
So
a Kelsey invention.
Basically, you take what you do is
I'm coming in.
okay.
I'm
So
coming in and
basically
I have
what
a
you
mug.
do is you take tequila and lime juice and some sweetener. I just use simple syrup. I added some grapefruit juice to this one just because why not?
Why not?
A little
And then
refreshing.
you add a beer. You take it and you blend it. And we're
Have we
going
added?
to,
Have we added and blended
There's
already?
a beer already in there. It's
Okay.
already blended. And to be fancy, we've got some Himalayan salt and some lime zest. We're just gonna
that's
rim
nice.
the glass like
I
that.
have the lime.
And then we're gonna pour.
Okay,
So
Kels.
good.
I'm gonna
Okay,
try a
just-
little
And
sip.
I'm
Give me
just
a-
gonna top
We're
it
gonna
with
top
a
it with
little
more
bit
beer,
more
because-
beer.
Why not?
And then here, is that glass empty?
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay.
Okay, fill her up.
Okay, wait,
That's
wait.
good. That's good.
Okay,
Thank you.
cheers.
Cheers. Okay, cheers.
Cheers to summer, Jason. Okay, we're gonna try this. Here's the big moment.
Cheers.
All right, I'm being left out of this.
There it
again.
is.
I like the
It's very
popsicle
summery.
one. Here.
Try
It's
it.
so good. It's so good.
It's right. It's refreshing, right?
Yeah, it's my fave.
Summer on the deck.
You know what?
Oh, that's great.
This is not bad.
It's not too sweet at
No,
all.
not too sweet.
This would be really good at a party. The
This
beer
is good
garita.
at a party right now.
It's really
It is a party.
classy and
Where's
coffee.
Where's
It's a
Lynn?
party.
Yeah.
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Lindsay Deleuze. Come on in.
You mentioned
I have
having,
got
yes,
three
is this
glasses
your
on the
thing?
go.
You got one?
Cheers, everybody.
Try this.
It's
Jason
party.
put all these recipes for us up on our Your Morning website. Honestly,
That's right.
if you're
These
having
are
to get
great.
together on the weekend or, in the middle of the week, you should really try some
Or
of these.
Thursday morning.
Yeah,
Thursday morning.
exactly.